Right, are we done? Are we done with the bridges? Hell no, we're not done with the bridges. Like, not even close. I've got so much stuff to show you. It's crazy. Now, hang on. We need to look at what this bridge does when I've put this in. Because does the water do funny things? Now, this is something that, you know, I didn't anticipate doing when I made the map. So, like, is this going to behave? Is this not going to behave? And the answer is, it's behaving fine. But you'll notice that the river is flowing this way. Let's bring up the flow so you can actually see it, right? And you can see that the river here is actually flowing in this direction, okay? But here it's flowing in this direction, and that's because there's a water spawner right here, okay? And because we've got these water pumps in, this is now drawing water into here, right? And it's causing the river to flow backwards here. So what we should do is maybe put some water pumps in over here to pull the water down, and then we'd find that this probably will start flowing this way. So we'll play around. We'll play around with our water pumps and see if we can get some like the flow all going in the right way. Right, that's that. Right, more bridges. Now, I'm going to need to bring my map up because I need to find the Albert Bridge. So let's bring the old map up. Thank you, Thomas. Right, now over here we've got two very important bridges. Battersea Bridge and the Albert Bridge. Oh, and I will mention, by the way, if you're using this map, this map does make things a little bit laggy. So if you're kind of not using it, it's best to toggle it off, which you do with the enter key on your numpad. You can just turn it off, turn it on again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark in where the bridge is, where the bridges should be, and then we'll get rid of the map for a bit, so that we don't get laggy. So I'm just going to take a couple of trees, I think. Let's mark it with a couple of trees. Yeah. So we've got that there, and that there, and that there, and that there. There we go. Cool. Right. Actually, I mean, I could kind of leave the map up, but I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn it off. Now, so this is Battersea Bridge. This is the Albert Bridge. Now, I'm not going to worry about Battersea Bridge for now, but we're going to put in the Albert Bridge because the Albert Bridge is a beautiful bridge. And again, I'm sure I'll put up a picture for you. I think I showed you this like when I was making the map in the first place. So what we're going to try and do is take a 6-lane road, and we're going to try and get a matching bridge, which should be kind of interesting. So I'm going to take a straight road, and we want to do page down, and we'll start it. Yeah, probably start it. Good question. Where am I going to start it? See, now I'm only getting one span, right? So what I want to do is take it back a little bit till I'm in like the middle of the river there, and then bring it out on this side and get my other span, and then boom, and there you go. That's our 2-span Albert Bridge. And that's not, I mean, come on, that looks like quite a lot like the Albert Bridge. I think that's a very good facsimile for the Albert Bridge. Right, cool. Is that it? Are we done? No, we're not done. We're not done. Not by a long chalk, guys. If I go to electricity, there are a couple of assets which are in electricity. Oh, and by the way, the new Tower Bridge, if I've got this right, the new Tower Bridge you'll find in the electricity menu as well. Now, where's the asset that's... oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, there you go, there's the Tower Bridge 2.0, but that's broken, so I can't use it. Right, this thing is called the Road Tunnel. And this... Now, I haven't played with this, so I'm on a voyage of discovery. I just thought we'd kind of play with it together. Now, the idea that I had for this is supposed to be used with roads, but I was wondering, could we use it for railways? And it won't. It won't, but let's try something else. what about if we had like a 2-lane road like this, and then we put one of those on top? Oh, it won't. It won't. Oh, this one's a pedestrian. Yeah. That's it. This is a pedestrian thing. So you put that. Now, what you could do, though. Oh, now this is interesting. This is interesting. What you could do is, if you used the known pillars mod and turned collisions off, what you could do, you could run a train track through there and make this into like a train tunnel. Where's our tracks? You could just run a train like just through there, and I think one too many. I think that makes like a really nice little train tunnel. Now, how wide is this thing? Because I'm thinking, because like you got to run roads over it and stuff like that. So how's that going to work? In London, there are a bunch of train viaducts where they've kind of built. It's kind of like this, and you got the train tracks going over the top. And in actual fact, going underneath aren't roads. A lot of these have been turned into like workshops and stuff. And I'm just kind of wondering, like, could we put like a bunch of these like next to each other, like this kind of deal, right? And mimic the London viaducts. I think it'd be really kind of nice. And then, you know what? Let's just get rid of this for a second. Because somebody was asking me, like, how are you going to do that, Skye? And this is like up in the Vauxhall area, particularly in the approach to London Waterloo. So like round here, this kind of area. I'll try and find a picture and show you kind of what I mean. Now, if we were to put that zoom again. Zoom to mouse. If we were to put like a bunch of these next to each other, we'd have the look. The question is, can we run our train tracks over the top of them? That's the question. Now, first of all, let's try it with collisions and see. So let's go to trains and train track, and so we'd want to do like page up. Okay. That doesn't quite work because of the height, but we could definitely play around. I think this is something that might be doable, guys. I think this might just be doable. What about on that side? Oh, see, like depending on the height of the terrain and whatever, we might be able to get that to work. Oh, see, look, oh, there you go. Right. So if we put that in, see, now if I turn collisions off, so that the pillars don't get in the way and stuff, right? If we did a bunch of these, and I've got those at angles, let's turn snap off so I can actually do this. And, oh, God, like seriously, the snap to drives you wild. Oh, go away. And then another one. That's a bit too far. Like there, like this. And 4 tracks coming out of Waterloo. Well, that's what we've got. There are more than that in actual fact, but we do it like that, right? And then obviously we'd trim off our ends, which are in different places at the moment, but obviously we can do things to make them like trim in the right places. So like we could put one there, trim this end. Not that we kind of need to, because like there's going to be like a whole row of these, and then these going over the top. But come on, guys, I think that is not like a bad solution, is it? We could mimic the Vauxhall viaduct. How about that? I like that idea. That could look very, very, very cool. Alrighty, cool. Right. Let's get on, because there's more. There's more. We haven't finished. There's more. If you can believe it. Oh yeah, there's more. I found a lot of bridges, guys. So much cool stuff. Now I showed you those 2 and 4 lane pedestrian bridges, but there's a couple of other ones as well. Again, there are 2 by the same guy, and there's one for 2 lane and there's one for 4 lane, and this is the same kind of deal. But this one is just like a standalone. You just like plop it in, and it's got a bit of road on it. Here we go, right? And then you can join it up with your pedestrian pass on either side. And I've got to say, that's actually pretty nice. I mean, you could definitely use that to good effect. I'll be looking around for a good place to use this. Actually, I can think of one place that I could use that already. Oh, yeah. So I think we're going to be seeing that again in our travels. Oh, yeah. So that's that one, right? And then, are we done there? No. There's loads more. There's loads more. Calm down. We're here for the long haul. Now, look at this puppy. This, which is pretty huge, is the modern suspension bridge. Now, it's not quite big enough. Well, you know what? It probably is. Now, what I was thinking was you could use this for like all kinds of things. Now, this has got roads on the bottom though and stuff. So, like, if we plop it in and so we can see it properly, right? It's a beautiful model. I mean, look at that. That really is very, very, very nice. I mean, it's not going to be in London, but I just thought while we were doing the bridges, I'd show it to you. And what I was actually thinking about was maybe using this or the other one, because there's another one. Now that's the modern one, but there's also here we go. There's also this one, which is the modern Truss bridge. And what I was thinking of it, there's a bridge in London called the Millennium Bridge. But don't worry, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Look at that. These are very, very nice. Really sexy bridges. Oh, and while I think about it, this has just reminded me. There's talk of a new bridge over the Thames at Pimlico. And look, I just want to show you. I'll put some images up in the corner. Look at the designs that people have been coming up with. There's one that looks like a waterfall, like a curtain of water coming off the bridge, and some of them are like so modern. And like, look at this curvy one. I mean, how crazy is that, man? But and talking of crazy curvy bridges, here's another one, right? Now this is a pedestrian bridge going over a road, and it's I mean, again, awesome little model. Absolutely love it. Again, God only knows where I would use that in London, but don't know. Now I hope that somebody's going to come up eventually with a Millennium Bridge, but if not, I was thinking, like, maybe we could kind of use something like kind of sort of this. I don't know. These are for aesthetics. This is like a part you can't delete the separate sections and stuff. But yeah, I mean, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Right, let's get rid of those. Right, what else? What else have I got to show you? We might be coming towards the end now, guys, if you can believe that. So I've shown you that. Oh, now there's this as well. Look at this thing. This is enormous. Now, how much is this? Because this is 50,000. Am I going to plop it? I'll go, like, for you. Seeing as it's you. If it was anybody else, I'd say no. But seeing as how it's you, I'll plop it. Right. Let's plop that in. Now, this is another one that you can use your own roads with. And look at that. How cool is that? Let's zoom in a little bit. If my mouse will play ball. Look at that. Look at all the individual cables coming off there. These modders are clever, aren't they? And then obviously you just put your own road in, which I'm guessing for this would be a 4. Yeah. So, just like bang that across there. You'd probably have to put a slight curve on it to get rid of those silly things, but yeah, I mean, how cool does that look? That's very, very nice. And of course, you can plop multiple sections of this, and I think modders, if you're listening, I think this is what you've got to do. You've got to make your bridges modular so that we can have as many like sections as we need for the particular bridge that we're building. So there you go. So that's that one, right? So we can get rid of that if I can find like wherever the hell the where's the delete point for it? Oh my good lord! Don't tell me that I'm stuck with this thing forever. There's got to be a delete point for it, surely. I just deleted a section of the railway or the road. What about if we go like above it? Can I? Oh, like seriously? How the hell do you delete this stupid bridge? Oh man. Okay, well that sucks. Like, how the hell do you get rid of it? Okay, whatever. You got to be able to click on the damn thing somewhere. No. Well, I can't find. I'm gonna have to do that offline. Okay, so I can't get rid of that. You know what? I'm probably going to reload this, which means I've got to do my blooming bridges again, which is a pain. Oh man. Okay, whatever. Right. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Is there anything else that I haven't shown you yet? So I've just shown you that crazy, stupid blooming bridge that I'm going to. If I can't delete that, I'm going to go and have a word with that guy that modded that. Hopefully he's watching. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Let's go back to Tower Bridge because you're going to get 2 landmarks for the price of 1 because we've got Tower Bridge over here and next to Tower Bridge on the north bank is the Tower of London. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a 2-way road. Now, how big is this going to be? I'm thinking it's going to be about that big. Let's toggle the map on. Right, so it's right here. It's right on the edge of the river. So, yeah, it's gonna be about that big. Let's pop it in, and we'll see. I'll resize it if it needs it. So we'll go to parks, and here it is. Here is the Tower of London. Yeah, I thought this was a smaller mod. This, I've got to say, Swiss, I think this mod needs to be a little bit bigger. Like, to scale properly with Tower Bridge. This is a bloomin' castle. This should be like at least the same, like getting on for the same height as this, I would have thought. I could be wrong. I'll go and have a look at a picture afterwards. So yeah, this can be a lot smaller. And why is it? Oh, I've got bloomin' floating and overlaps and all that kind of stuff. Let's put pillars back on and collisions back on. So, right, okay. You know what? Let's put another road in. Ho ho ho! You getting excited about this build yet? Because I am so freaking excited. It just like with every episode, it just seems to get better and better. The things that you can do. Now why? Oh, this plops not on a. Oh, I didn't know this. See, I do these things like right in front of you. This plops and doesn't have to be connected to a road. Oh, okay, well let's plop it over here. Let's see if it flattens the terrain. Let's plop it kind of like there. Oh, it does flatten the terrain. Oh, excellent. Oh, it's got a little pedestrian road attached to it. Oh, that should be pointing the other way. That should definitely be pointing the other way. Right, let's move it. Let's move it. So let's turn this round. So this, whoops, this should be pointing that way. There we go. Squeeze it in. There we go. Straighten it up and boom. There we go. Now, I don't know. I was going to say I probably should have put it like a little bit further, but no, you know, that's kind of cool. That kind of works for me. I don't know. I probably should like have butted it like exactly up to. You know what? How much does it cost to move this thing? Oh, it doesn't cost anything to relocate. Oh, cool. Oh, I can play around with this for freaking hours. Right. So how about if we like butt it right up like that? I'm just trying to make the edge look nice. There we go. There we go. There's our Tower of London. And I guess... Whoa. Come back. Silly mouse. Seriously, like, my mouse is, like, way out of control. We're going to leave it there, guys. Oh, I am having such fun with this. It's unbelievable. Drop me comments. I want to know. What do you think about these bridges? Do you know of other bridges that I didn't find? And like any tips or tricks that you find when you play around with these bitches. Oh, man, I'm going to leave that in. Yeah, if you've got any tricks or tips about how to use them or whatever when you're playing around with them, drop me a comment. Oh, man, I need a drink. I'll see you for the next one, guys. Peace out.